Hello guys, good afternoon. How are you doing today? Hello,
Good
hello.
afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Hello, how are you doing? Are you fine? Are you ready for the class? Yes? I hope so, right? Okay,
Yes,
nice.
already.
Excellent, Mr. Mario, great. So, we're going to start with the class, but first of all, tell me, what was the last thing that we studied last class? What was the last?
Simple past and regular verb.
Simple past, excellent regular verbs. Which are the regular verbs, Cari? Which are those? The regular verbs in past. Do you remember? Why?
Nos enseñó las reglas,
Ajá.
la pronunciación y las formas afirmativas, negativas y interrogativas.
Excellent. But what is something special? We can say special about the regular verbs in past. Someone who knows about that? Or who remembered about that? ¿Cuál es la característica especial de los verbos regulares en pasado?
Que se les agrega y
Excellent. ED, right? And also they have three different pronunciations, right? You have the one with T, id, right, and D sound, right? And so also that's very important, okay? So we're going to continue with practicing the regular verbs in past, and also after that we're going to study the irregular verbs in simple past also, right? So let me share this information with you guys. Let's see. Let's do the first exercise about that one. Okay. So there you have it. Are you able to see the screen that I'm sharing? Yes? Exercise one?
yes, teacher.
Excellent. Thank you, Kari. So it says, put the regular verbs in
Yes, teacher.
thank you, nice, in the correct category. You have here we can say three columns there, right? One's with D, no D, four, right? So D only, or ED only, IED, and also double consonant plus ED. So you're going to classify all these verbs, right? You have all of them. I want you to classify them into the following category. The ones that you just need to add D at the end, the ones that you need to add ed, or the ones that you need to change the y to ied, and also double consonant and ed. Okay, so vamos a clasificar estos verbos de acuerdo a la terminación. Los que terminan en E y usted solamente le agrega D para ya tenerlo en regular, ¿verdad? Pasado. O los que necesitan agregarle ED, o los que se les cambia, recuerden esa regla, ¿verdad? La Y por I y le agrega ED ya para pasado. Y también los verbos que se les duplica la consonante y se le agrega ed. Y aquí tienen algunos ejemplos. Lived. What is that one? There you have that. Live. This one finishes in E, right? You just need to add D, right? What about this one? Clean. You know this one? Clean, right? This one, look, finishes in N. So you need to add what? ED, right? What about this one? Study. Look at this one. Study. You have consonant at the end, right? So you need to change the Y to I and add ED, right? Also, you have this shop. If you remember this, you have consonant, vowel, consonant. So you need to add another P or double the last consonant and add ED, right? Shop, shopped, right? So I want you to classify them in that way, ¿ok? Clasifiquen esos verbos de acuerdo y siguiendo los ejemplos que tienen ustedes ahí, ¿ok? You're going to have around 4 minutes for you to work on them. Remember, if you have questions, just raise your hand and I will help you, okay? So 4 minutes for you to work on those, we can say, verbs. You must classify them, okay? So, 4 minutes. Work on them. Trabajen en ellos. Work. Okay, guys, let's check them, okay? Let me do this. Okay, what about cried? What do you think about this one? Cry. Which column? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Where do we need to write? Yes? 1? Are you sure? 3, right? So there you have cried, right? Cried. 3, excellent, very good. Let's see, enjoy. Enjoyed. 1, 2, 3, or 4? 2. Which one, right? Enjoyed. So, yes, that is 3. What do you think? Enjoyed. Yes, Miss Tanya. That is enjoyed. So, the number 2. Enjoyed. Yes. Recuerden la regla. Cuando tenían una vocal antes de la Y, no iban a cambiar la Y, ¿verdad? Simplemente iban a agregar B, ¿verdad? En el caso de cried, ¿cuál es la letra que está antes de la Y? Una consonante. Entonces, ahí sí cumple con esta regla de hacer el cambio de la por I y agregarle ED. Okay, so don't forget that rule. What about care? What do you think about care? 1, 2, 3, 4?
1.
That is 1. 1. Cured, right? 1. Excellent. Cured. 1. Yes, that is in the 1. What about like? Like.
1.
1. Liked. Right, excellent. Let's see label. Where? Label. 1, 2, 3, or 4? Look at this rule, guys. It says 2? No. You have consonant, vowel, consonant. So you need to double the last consonant. So labeled. That's kind of weird, but this is in this case. Labeled. Etiquetar, right? Labeled. That will be there. Okay. Let's see bury. What about bury? What do you think about that one? Bury. 3? Yes, that is in 3, right? Buried. It has this consonant and Y. So you need to change the Y to I and add ED. Excellent. Buried. What about stop? Look. Stop. 1, 4. Yes, 4. Stopped. Right? Excellent. Double P, right? Nice. Let's see, agree. What do you think about agree?
One.
The one, right there you have agreed, right? One, excellent. Use, used. That is the use.
One.
One, right?
Number one.
That is the number one, yes. Let's see, wait.
One.
What? Wait? No. Number two, yes. Waited. Yes, two. You need to have ed. Waited. Right? Good. Let's see. Mary. What do you think about Mary? Mary. One, three. Yes.
Number two.
Married. Right, number three. Good. Married. Nice. What about jog? Yes?
One.
No one. No.
Two.
No. That's not. Listen, you have your consonant and vowel consonant. So, that is in the last one. Jogged.
Four.
That is in number four, right? Jogged, right? Good. What about stay? Stay. Which one? One, two, three, or four?
Two.
Two, right? That's stay. Good. That's right. Stayed. Good, right? I didn't need to change that one, right? Yes. Let's see the other. Explain.
Two.
Two. Are you sure? Explain? Yes.
One.
That is in number two. Explained. Oh, yeah. Ed. Explain. Right. Good. So, what about clap? You know, clap?
Four.
Number four, yes, that is clapped, right? Clapped, right? With double P. Nice. Fail. You know, fail.
One. Two.
Number two? Yes, that is number two. Failed, right? Good. Hop. What is hop?
Four.
Four.
That's number four, right? That's double P there, hopped, right? And the last one, prefer. What about prefer, guys? Which one? Where?
Four.
Number four, are you sure? Prefer?
Two.
Two, yes. Yeah, preferred. Yeah, that's number two, right? Preferred. Yeah. Ah, yes.
Two.
Two, right? Preferred. Yes, so there you have those. You have the ones that you just need to add D, the ones you need to add ED, IED, and double consonant plus ED. So you have lived, curd, liked, agreed, used, cleaned, enjoyed, waited, stayed, explained, failed, preferred, studied, cried, buried, married, shopped, labeled, stopped, judged, clapped, hopped, right? But the T sound there, right? So guys, don't forget those verbs. Those are rules, right? The ones that finishes or the end in E, you just need to add D. And the other ones, you need to add ED, right? Like work, enjoyed, clean, etc., right? And the ones that finish in Y, but they have a consonant before the Y, you're going to change the Y to I and add ED. Also, For the ones double consonant, if you have, for example, consonant, vowel, consonant, you're going to double the last consonant and add ed, right? Do you have questions about those? No? Is it clear? Solo tienen que recordar ahí las reglas, ¿verdad? ¿Cuándo van a hacer el cambio de la Y por I y agregarle D? O cuando no se va a hacer el cambio, ¿verdad? ¿Cuáles son los verbos que tendrán doble consonante y luego agregarle D? Los que solo le agregan ED ya está en pasado. O los que terminan en E y solo le agrega D. Ahí tenemos las reglas, ¿verdad? So, if you don't have questions, let's do the other exercise. We have another one, guys. Exercise 2. Complete the story with the verbs in brackets. You have some verbs here, right, in brackets. So, you are going to use these verbs, right, in order to complete that paragraph. We can say that, right? For example, let's do the number 1. A young man, age 13, that seen somebody in mountain yesterday night. Rov, right? Which could be the correct form here? If we need to use rov. ¿Cómo queda esa pregunta? Yes. Roved, right? That is roved. Double B, right? You have consonant, vowel, consonant. So, roved, right? So, I want you to complete this story, right? Use the verbs that you have between parentheses. All of those verbs are regular ones, okay? So, you're going to have 4 minutes. 4 minutes for you to complete that story, okay? 5 minutos, completen esa historia. Luego vamos a revisarlo todos juntos. Remember, if you have questions, just raise your hand and I will help you, okay? So work 5 minutes or 4 to 5 minutes, okay? So work answers, right? So, he, what? You have use, right? He used his toy gun in what? Yes, guys? Traveled. By his father's red BMW, right? He carried. Is it okay, this one? No. That way? ¿Está correcto?
No.
No, right? So that is, you have here, consonant Y. You need to change it, right? Change the Y to I and eat it. Carried the money in his sister's school bag. The young man, you have hurry there. Hurry? Is it okay? Okay. Oh. Yes, Miss Tanya, that one, right? So that is, that is not okay. So, hurried, right? To his grandma's garden to hide the money there. When what? Entered. You have entered the garden. He could see a policeman. The policeman, what? The policeman, what?
Started.
Started. Right, it started. Yes, started. right? To chase him. The young man, what? Drop. You have their drop. Dropped,
Drop.
right? Dropped.
Drop.
Dropped, right? That is like a
Drop.
consonant, vowel, consonant. So that is dropped. Double P, right? Suddenly, oh, the back with the money. Suddenly he could hear his cell phone. Bob, are you still asleep? Oh man, I had a terrible dream, right? So, listen to it. Pay attention to the pronunciation of the regular verbs in past. That's very important, guys. So, a young man aged 13 robbed the Simpsons Bank in Maltown yesterday night. He used his young gun and traveled by his father's red BMW. He carried the money in his sister's school bag. The young man hurried to his grandma's garden to hide the money there. When he entered the garden, he could see a policeman. The policeman started to chase him. The young man dropped, right? This dropped the bag with the money. Suddenly, he could hear his cell phone. Bob, are you still asleep? Oh man, I had a terrible dream, right? So guys, what can you understand about these texts? What can you tell me, Mr. Joel Iraeta? What can you tell me about that story?
Uh, I think just this all day for him.
That's a bad
Yeah.
dream, right?
Yeah. That's
That was a dream, like a nightmare. We can say that, right? So he was dreaming that he was robbing a bank. That's like a nightmare, right? Okay, very good. So now, who wants to read that text? Who wants to read the story, the whole story? So you must be careful with the pronunciation of the regular verbs in past. Who wants to read it? Who wants to try it? A volunteer? Nobody? Okay, Miss Steffi, thank you. Read it. Later you, Jeffrey, okay? Wait. First, Miss Steffi. Thank you.
a young man aged 13 robbed the Simpson Bank in Mountain yesterday night and traveled by his father red BMW. He carried the money in his sister's school bag. The young man hurried to his grandma's garden to hide the money there, and no recuerdo cómo era esa la pronunciación.
When he entered,
And when he
entered,
entered the garden, he entered
entered. Uh-huh.
the garden. He could see a policeman. The policeman started to chase him. The young man suddenly he could hear his phone, but I have a terrible dream.
Okay, excellent, Miss Steffi. That's great, awesome. Thank you. What about you, Jeffrey? Do you want to?
Hola, teacher. Soy Justin.
Oh, okay, Justin. Go ahead. Read it.
A human, get ready. 13 Robert Simpson Bank in Mountain yesterday night. Rook. His two toy gun and travel
his father read.
Yeah. BMW. Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, continue.
To his to its grants card to hide the money there when I entered the old see a policeman. The policeman entered to cheat him, dropped the bag with the money, slanted the color, here is the album. Both are you still asleep? Oh no, I had terrible dream.
Excellent, Justin. That's good, right? Terrible dream, right? Good. Thank you, Justin. Nice. Another volunteer. The last one. Once. Mr. Harrison, instead of me, Miss Jessica. Who wants to try it? To read that one? Kenneth, Kari, Angel. Okay, Mr. Harrison, thank you.
Young man case 13 row, but in moto yesterday night. He used his toy gun and traveled in his father's red BMW. He carried the money in his sister's school bag. The young man hurried to his grandmother's garden to hide there. When he entered the garden, he could see a policeman. The policeman started to chase him. The young man dropped the bag with the money. Suddenly, he called, "Here, is, are you still asleep? Oh, Mom, I have a terrible dream."
Excellent. Very good, Mr. Harrison. That's great. So, what about if we practice those pronunciation, guys? There you have, listen, robbed with D at the end, robbed, used, traveled, carried, hurried, entered, started, dropped. That is with T, right? Dropped, right? So practice the pronunciation of those verbs, right? Okay. I don't know if you have questions. No? Any questions? Is everything clear, guys? Yeah? Okay, nice, perfect. So now we're going to practice or to study the irregular ones. Okay? If you remember, we have regular verbs and irregular verbs when we use the simple past. So today we're going to study also the irregular verbs. Okay, so let me share these with you. Okay, this is part that we need to study in order to learn the simple past, right? So there you have simple past, right? So it says irregular verbs in English. Let's see. Irregular verbs. Irregular verbs are verbs that don't take on the regular D, ED, or IED spelling partners of the past simple or past participle. Many of the irregular verbs, let's say V2 or just the past simple or past participle forms are the same, such as cut, cut, had, let, heard, fed, sold. right? So irregular verbs are also known as strong verbs, right? So what happened with these verbs, guys? You need to change the spelling and also the pronunciation. When you have an irregular verb, you don't need to add D, ED, or change the Y to I and add ED, no, right? Just to change the spelling completely, right? ¿Qué pasa con los verbos irregulares, jóvenes? En este caso, ustedes van a cambiarlos totalmente. No se les agrega ed, no se les agrega ied, no. Simplemente cambien. Y nos indica acá que la mayoría de verbos irregulares tienen el mismo o la misma forma tanto en el pasado como en el pasado participio, ¿verdad? Ya vamos a ver en la lista que les envié ¿por qué? ¿Por qué son de esta forma, verdad? So, also we have irregular verbs, the grammar structure. First, the affirmative. Subject, the verb or the irregular one, plus the complement. Example, I ate chicken soup last Sunday. If you notice first, you have what? The subject, I, then the verb, ate, that is in past, ate, eat, ate, right? Chicken soup last Sunday, that is the complement. Let's see this one. She drove her car to Guatemala yesterday. Subject, she, drove, that is the past of drive, her car, right, to Guatemala yesterday, in the complement, right? Or they went to the school yesterday morning. Subject, the irregular verb in past, in this case. What is the simple present or the base form? Go. But in past, went to the school yesterday morning, right? So that is for the affirmative form. Let's see the negative one. Subject plus did not plus the verb in this case. Irregular plus the complement. If you notice, you have here the same structure, but you have an irregular verb there, right? So, example, I did not eat chicken soup last Sunday, right? So, subject, the auxiliary did, the word not, the verb in the base form. You don't need to write it down in past, no, in the base form, right? So, the complement. I didn't eat chicken soup last Sunday. That is almost the same, but if you want, you can use like the short form here. I didn't eat chicken soup last Sunday, right? And you have the same meaning. That is almost the same, but the long form and the short form, right? She didn't drive her car to Guatemala yesterday. Again, you have the subject, the auxiliary plus the word not, then the verb in the base form, right? Her car to Guatemala yesterday. They didn't go to the school yesterday morning, right? That is the negative form there, right? No se olviden, tanto en usando los verbos regulares o los irregulares, ustedes cuando escriban una oración negativa o digan una oración en negativo, en pasado, ¿verdad? Recuerden que vamos a utilizar el auxiliar did, la palabra not, y el verbo lo vamos a escribir en su forma base, cuando sean negativas. Si son afirmativas, simplemente utilizamos el verbo, vean, en pasado. Y como es irregular, no se le agrega de, ¿verdad? Sino que vean, tenemos eat, presente, ate, pasado. Yes? Drive, presente, drove, pasado. Right? So, Also, interrogative, just no questions. First of all, we need to use did plus the subject, the verb, irregular, that's the base form, complement, and question mark at the end, right? So, examples. Did you eat pizza yesterday? Yes, I did. Or no, I didn't, right? So, this is a just no question. First, the auxiliary did, the subject, the verb in the base form, and the complement and the question mark. Remember, this is a just no question, so you need to answer in a short way. We can say yes, I did, or no, I didn't, if it is negative, right? Did she go to Guatemala with her friends last year? Yes, she did. Or no, she didn't, right? So, what about the interrogative WH word questions, right? First, the WH word, then did, right? You need the auxiliary, the subject, the verb in the base form, and then the complement and question mark, right? So, for example, what did you eat yesterday? I ate pizza yesterday, right? When you answer these kind of questions, you need to answer completely, right? So, what did you eat yesterday? I ate pizza yesterday, right? Or, where did she go with her friends last year? She went to Guatemala with her friends last year, right? So, recuerden, cuando tengamos preguntas interrogativas, that is almost the same, right? Vamos a utilizar primero el auxiliar, luego el sujeto, el verbo en su forma base. ¿Por qué? Ya estamos utilizando el auxiliar did, complemento, signo de interrogación. Como son preguntas de sí y no, la respuesta es corta, ¿verdad? Yes, el sujeto y el auxiliar. No, sujeto, el auxiliar más la palabra not. Si tenemos una pregunta de WH word, like what, where, which, how, etc., right? Primero la WH word, luego el auxiliar did, luego el sujeto, y vean, el verbo siempre en su forma base, no necesita cambiarlo al pasado. No, ¿por qué? Porque ya tenemos, vean, el auxiliar did en pasado. Y este tipo de preguntas siempre debemos contestarlas de forma completa. For example, what did you eat yesterday? I ate pizza yesterday, right? That would be. So, I don't know if you have my questions, right? Okay, so let me check, let's check the list of verbs, right? Recuerden, las estructuras son exactamente lo mismo, ¿verdad? Tanto con los verbos regulares como los irregulares, simplemente, ¿qué cambia? Esos verbos, ¿verdad? Ya saben ustedes que unos se clasifican en verbos regulares, a los cuales les agrega ed, y también tienen los irregulares que pues cambian totalmente el spelling, ¿verdad? Cuando ustedes ya lo escriben en pasado. No sé si revisaron la lista que les envié de verbos a Google Chat. De hecho, creo que solo Cari respondió. No sé si los demás pudieron ver la lista, descargaron la lista de verbos. ¿Yes o no? ¿Mr. Osmin? Mr. Mario, Miss Tania, ¿todos pudieron ver la lista? ¿No? Fernando.
No pude ver la lista porque tenía de la escuela.
Ajá. 8, Fernando, ahí. Ujú. Mr. Harrison, ¿pudo ver la lista que envié?
Yes, teacher, estuve repasando.
Excellent. Vamos a hacerlo un poco más grande. Okay. So, there you have the base form, the simple past, and this is the past participle, but we're going to use this when we study present perfect, past perfect, and other structures, right? And you have here the meaning. You have arise, arose, awake, awoke. Be, am, are, and is was were, word, beat, beat, become, became, begin, began, bend, bent, bet, bet, bend, bound, bid, bid, bite, bite, bleed, bled, blow, blew, break, broke, breed, bred, bring, brought, broadcast, broadcast. That is almost the same, right? Build, built, burn, burned, or it could be regular also, right? Burned, burst, burst, bind, boat, cast, cast, right? Catch, caught, come, came, cost, cost, cat, cat, choose, chose, cling, clung, creep, crept, deal, dealt, dig, dag, do or does, did, draw, drew, dream, dreamed, or also it could be regular like dreamed, drink, drank, drive, drove, eat, ate, fall, fell, feed, fed, feel, felt, fight, fought, find, found, flee, fled, fly, flew, forbid, forbade, forget, forgot, forgive, forgave, freeze, froze, right? Also, get, got, give, gave, goes or went, grow, grew, green, ground, hen, have, had, hear, heard, hide, hid, hit, hold, heard, heard, and also that is heard in past participle, right? The same. As you have keep, kept, know, knew, kneel, knelt, night, night. And some say lay, laid, lead, led, lean, lent, leap, leapt, learn, learned, or learned. But I consider that we can find these. That is like the common one with ed that will be regular. And leave, left, lend, lent, let, and led. It's almost the same, right? Laid, light, lit, lose, lost, make, made, mean, mint, meet, met, mistake, mistook, overcome, overcame, pay, paid, put, read, read. Be careful with this one because the spelling is the same but the pronunciation is different. Read in present, read in past, okay? Ride, rode, ring, run, rise, rose, run, ran, say, said, see, saw, seek, sought, sell, sold, send, sent, set, set, sue, sued. I don't know what is here, this one, right? Shake, shook, sure, sure, shine, shone, shoot, shot, show, showed. Oh, there's also another one. Regular, shrink, Shrunk. I guess that's a mistake here. This is a regular one, right? I don't know what do you have here, this one, right? That would be regular. Okay. Also, you have more here. Sink, sang, sink, sank, sit, sat, sleep, slept, slide, slid, smell, smelt, sow, sowed. That's another one that would be sowed, right? I don't know why do you have here this. Speak, spoke, speed, sped, spell, spelled, spin, spent, spill, spilled, or spilled. That will be regular also, right? And spin, span, spit, spot, split, split, spoil, or spoiled, right? Spoiled, that will be the common one. Spread, spread, spring, sprung, stand, stood, steal, stole, stick, stuck, stink, stank. And also you have here strike, strode, strike, struck, swirl, swirl, sweet, sweet, swap, sweep, swept, swell, swelled. That's another one. I don't know what happened here. Swing, swung, take, took, teach, taught, tear, tore, tail, toll, right? Come on, I don't know what happened there. And think, thought, through, thrust, thrust, thread, thought, understand, understood, undergo, underwent, undertake, undertook, wake, walk, were, weave, wove, weep, wept, wet, win, won, wine, won, withdraw, withdrew, ring, run, and write, and wrote, guys. Okay, so I want you to study to practice those verbs. And here you have also the meaning. That would be great if you learn also the meaning of those verbs. Okay, so next week we're going to continue practicing the past in English, right? So I want you to practice the verbs, the regular ones, study the irregular ones, also practice the structures, etc. Right? And we're going to continue practicing the simple past next week, okay? I don't know if you have questions. ¿No? ¿Tienen preguntas?
Que me había retirado de la clase, pero la diferencia ahí en participio como en el pasado.
Vaya, fíjese, Mr. Mario, que por el momento el participio no lo van a utilizar ustedes, ¿verdad? Lo vamos a utilizar ya con otras estructuras, pero en el nivel 3. Así que por el momento, Mr. Mario, no se preocupe. Solamente vamos a aprendernos estas dos partes, ¿verdad? El infinitivo, la forma base de los verbos y el pasado. El participio no. Hagan como que no está por el momento ahí esta columna del participio, ¿verdad? ¿Es importante? Sí, pero por el momento, Mr. Mario, no la vamos a utilizar, ¿ok? Y también vean, ahí tienen el significado, ¿ok? Tiene el significado en español, apréndanselo también, qué significan los verbos, ¿ok? De esa forma igual les va a servir para cuando estén haciendo ejercicio o alguna speaking activity, ¿verdad? So guys, if you don't have more questions, see you next week, right? Have a nice weekend, take care and bye-bye.
Take care.
Take care, Mr. Mario. Bye-bye. See you. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, teacher. Bye. Have a nice weekend. Take care.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, Mr. Juan. Bye, Miss Steffi. Take care. Bye-bye, Miss Jessica.
Bye,
Bye,
teacher.
Mr. Mario. Take care.